Hey everyone, it's Denise Brown from the Caregiving Years Training Academy. For 3 years in the early 90s, I was an admissions director for two different nursing homes. And as the admissions director, I sold beds. It was a very odd job, which I'll tell you about in another video. But as the salesperson for the facility, I was responsible for filling the beds. And I worked at a facility in Peoria, Illinois, that had been around for years, but had never been full. So I was tasked with the responsibility of filling the building. On a Saturday morning, I filled the building. I had a short-term stay in our Alzheimer's memory care unit for a week. So the resident came with his daughter. I helped get the resident situated in our memory care unit. I worked with the daughter to sign all the papers. And then I went back to my office and did a high five and celebration with other staff members. We were so excited, we were full. And then I thought, well, I'll go back and check in on the resident and his daughter. And I went back to his room, and the daughter was bawling, sobbing. She was so upset about this respite stay. And it occurred to me that the business of caring oftentimes gets in the way of our business of being good human beings. I was just horrified that minutes earlier I was celebrating the fact that I had filled the building, when filling the building was a devastating experience for the adult daughter. Oh my gosh. Well, honestly, it didn't matter because a couple hours later, a resident went to the hospital. So we weren't full again. But that moment of getting it has always stayed with me. That moment happened, almost 30 years ago. So I hear and read all about these new innovative ways for the healthcare system to save money, like hospital at home, where we keep our carry at home, and then there's hospital staff and equipment that comes to the home so that the carry stays at home. I think, okay, I appreciate that, but at what cost to me? And I also think about the celebrations around organizations that announce they've reduced just returns, readmissions to the hospital. So that's been a big push, right? So you are discharged from the hospital and they don't want to see you again. And if you come back, your carry comes back, the hospital gets dinged. So that's a huge movement to avoid readmissions. Well, my dad was hospitalized in October, and on discharge day, I said, we are never coming back here. It was so awful. And that was our good hospital. So maybe the fact that people aren't readmitting their family members because they think we can't go back there. So certainly thinking about what the reasons are often aren't part of the data, but there's a story around our experience that those who celebrate when something happens, like there's a cost savings or there's a full building, just aren't seeing. Sure, maybe they are saving money, but someone's paying the price. And typically it's the family caregiver. We are bearing the costs of the healthcare system. So while the healthcare system is so focused on saving money, they are offloading care to the no cost option. And that's us, the family caregiver. And it's not right. We need to support family caregivers with the right training, the right help, the right financial reimbursement. We are not the no cost care model. There's a cost to our life, and it's not right when that cost is not calculated in what's being saved, because we need to be saved too. So please join us in our campaign to act. We are really working and committed to changing the family caregiver experience for the better. Finally, oh my gosh, we have failed family caregivers for 30 years, no more. Sign our petition. It's on change.org, and I've included a link in this video description. We so appreciate your support. If you want to be a part of our campaign, reach out to me. Let me know. We'd love your help. And tell us your story, because your stories help us when we are really thinking about the messaging around taking this petition and really introducing it to our legislators in a way that it makes a difference. They need to hear our stories. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Denise Brown. Take care. Bye-bye.